Welcome on in, my wise working women of March 2023. We got a lot of different amazing numbers of 3s and 2s today. So it's a powerful day today where we are in 03, 02, 2023. So our in-house guest healer, Lorena, will definitely have to call her in to see what all that amazing numerology means. And I'm really excited to be with all of you that are here live. We had a lot of women this month that needed to hop in for the recording. So I wanted to offer this recording for some of the beautiful women that might be in our private group here, our social sanctuary of Total Wellness Women, as well as the women that signed up for the recording of Wise Working Women. At Wise Working Women, we always start by creating this container, this space. Not only at Wise Working Women, but at all of my events, I like to create a sacred space before we begin. So you can just be you. Who showed up today, be your unique self and listen to your divine wisdom messages. So with that, I always love to pull a card to see what messages are. These cards were potent. When we did the Wise and Well series, the free series, it was pretty amazing, the cards that came out. I mean, the wellness one, an actual wellness card popped out. So it's pretty phenomenal when we just pull a message from a simple deck of cards. And I love this deck because it has powerful yet simple messages. So I'm going to pull in the energy of our entire community, even if they're not here. And then I'm also going to pull in the energy of all of you women here live. And this month, the month of March, there's a lot happening. We have spring about to begin. Our spring equinox will be starting. We are in Women's History Month, so it's the power of the feminine energy. And today in particular is all about community, collaborations, the power of the collective. So I want to pull all of that into the card and see what our message is for today. All right, so let's breathe into that card. Share your message. That was easy. I love when it's really easy. Ooh. Oh, whoa. All right. This is a big one. I let go of limitations and recognize the true beauty of my being. I visualize all my limitations falling away one by one. I am safe, healed, and whole. Oh boy, that kind of made me want to cry. Oh, that's a tearjerker. You know, these are some conversations in our community we've been having, from the women that have been showing up in our circles to other events that I've actually attended as a participant. And we just closed out our first iteration of Sacred Sisterhood, and the Sacred Sisters in my group program, we were just talking about this, of falling away one by one and then starting to see who you are and then continuing that growth. So this card is like full circle. I'm going to read it again because I feel like I want to. I let go of limitations and I recognize the true beauty of my being. I visualize all my limitations falling away one by one. I am safe, healed, and whole. Wonderful, wonderful card. And with that, with all of the women, whether you're here live, whether you are listening to the recording, we're going to honor you with our community candle. Being healed and whole, wise women. And our meeting has begun. I'm excited for all of you that are here live. And if you're here listening into the recording, great opportunity to find some space now to get quiet. We're going to start with a visualization. This is about the intention you want for the month of March. Today, I actually have 2 essential oils because we're going to be exploring in our chakras of business work, the upper and the lower chakras and how they communicate, because we're talking about community today. And so I brought lavender as a floral because it's a softener. Florals soften when I'm doing virtual clearing work or hands-on clearing work right there. I use florals a lot to soften the chakras, to soften the trauma I feel in tissue. So florals are great for that softening. And then I picked wild orange as the second one because citruses uplift. And have you ever been in that moment where you're having a raw, vulnerable moment and I think about when I was a kid and my mom comforted me and gave me a hug and I kind of was able to soften in. And then all of a sudden I was like, okay, I want to go play. Yay, I'm fine. So I brought in the wild orange of we can soften in and we can play. Like we don't have to have these intense, deep healing moments. We have to live there forever. We can bring that uplifted energy into moments as well. I've had amazing like laugh out loud moments right after some deep crying. I don't know if any of you have been there before. Yeah, so that's why I picked these two. These are, again, simple yet powerful oils. They're very affordable. They're cheap oils, but they have a lot of powerful components to them. And when they come together, it's amplified. So those are the oils I'm going to use for my meditation today. If any of you have any essential oils, or if you ever have questions, don't ever hesitate to private message me. I'm more than happy to share about my nerding out. All right, so wherever you are, my lovelies, we're going to close our eyes and we're going to all together take 3 deep breaths. We'll take a deep breath in and deep breath out. Feel a little more present. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more deep breath in. And breath out, out, out. With the hands lowering down, if you feel you need more grounding this month, place the palms down. If you feel you need more inspiration, place your palms up. Now it's time to settle into your chair, relaxing the back, the face, the shoulders, surrendering into this moment of presence with self. As you breathe for just these couple moments, feel yourself here in your, as I call it, sacred space. The environment you're in, feel yourself and your beautiful body that allows you to be alive here with all of us. Your beautiful mind that allows you to envision what your intention is. And your beautiful heart that gets to continue to beat to give you life and allow you to love and be loved. And with that energy, as you breathe in, I want you to collectively now feel our sacred circle, the women here in virtual circle. Feel us truly connected together, holding this space for today. With that now, we're going to go on a journey of what your work and life harmony intention is for this month of March. If your work and life, just like a beautiful piece of music, could harmonize together this month, releasing either or, embracing yes and more, what might that look like for you? As you open up your consciousness to explore this intention, feel free, as I call it, welcome in your spiritual posse. This could be your ancestors, your mentors, your angels, guides, God, universe, whatever helps you feel aligned and guided. Welcome them in on your journey. And then breathe and be open. You might notice colors, shapes, circumstances, feelings. Breathe into the messages. As you breathe into the messages of your intention, if you haven't already, begin to bring words to this intention. If there were words that could encompass your intention, what might those words be? Allowing those words to start to flow through your consciousness as you breathe them in and begin to chisel them down. If there was one word that could explain your intention. Noticing the other words that flow in. Does those words allow you to get to your one word? And just breathing in curiosity and being open to your word. And then doing something special today. Once you find your word, I want you to feel where this word emanates in your body. Does this word bring sensations or emotions that maybe live your heart, your belly, your eyes, your ears, your mouth? Maybe your feet, feeling that groundedness. Feeling where they land in your body and taking your hands and placing them. And just allowing them to sink a little bit more into your nervous system. This word you thought of goes deep. Feeling the connection to this word and where it lives. As later on in our circle, we're going to explore the upper and lower chakras. And we're going to see how your intention can weave in to the chakra system. So taking note of where they are. And then thanking all your wise versions of self for being here to be open to this. Thanking your spiritual posse for guiding you. Thanking yourself for being open to go on the journey. And now we're going to take 3 deep breaths together. You can lower your hands to your thighs, or if you used an oil, bring your hands back to your nose. Taking a deep breath in. And sigh this one out. Deep breath in. Last one, deep breath in. And then before your eyes open, sense yourself back in our sacred sister circle here, all these wise women. And then sense yourself back with yourself in your sacred space. And once you feel ready, slowly open your eyes. You'll come on back to the room. And taking your time to transition, you'll grab a journal if you have it and jot down any messages that came, any meanings behind the intention, your word, where that lives within you. Where is the beat of that word in your body? And if you are here live, or if you're tuning in our private group, please feel free to type in the comments, type in the chat. You can share where you're coming from so we can see the expansiveness of our virtual circle. And you can also share a little bit about your intention. And I'll give us just a couple moments. We have Lady Kim Possible here where I am in Orlando, and her intention is flow. Beautiful. Stephanie down the road in Windermere, Florida, your intention is release with gratitude. Beautiful. And we'll allow all these intentions to come on in here. And those of you that are getting this sneak peek in our private Facebook group, please feel free to share I will honor each of your intentions as I see them coming through. We'll be back with a little bit more for those of you live in the group to align our chakras very, very soon. Regina, grounded, Lake Worth, Florida, a little south of me. Nancy, normally in Florida, is in North Carolina today. Intentional and joy. Beautiful share. All right, my lovely. So what we're going to do, you could keep typing in, is I'm going to remove my spotlight and we're going to get to know each other from our hearts now, those of us here that are live. Joanna, you had shared, healing from your sacral chakra through music. Ooh, beautiful. I can't wait to hear about that. Andrea, we're so glad you're here. You're up in Lake Mary. Reset feels like my word at the moment. Yes. Midday reset. That's great. And Carrie, all the way out in the West Coast, Sonoma County. Yes. Hello. Welcome, welcome. One of my beautiful spiritual coaches is up in Sonoma County, Petaluma. I was out there for many, many retreats with Mother Earth, for sure. It's beautiful out there. Well, we're going to get to know all you lovelies now. So feel free, if you are able to, come off mute for this part. If not, when I call on you, you can come off of mute to be able to share. Well, let's go around the room. Let's get to know you from your heart. Before we get to know the work you do, let's get to know what heartbeat is behind your work. And so we're going to get to know each of you. I'll call on you and share as little or as much as you'd like about your intention. And then we'll all together say, and so it is, so we can honor each woman's intentions. And the first one I see on my Zoom screen is Nancy.
Hello, everybody. So as I'm thinking about March, the words were intentional and joy. That I've been on a bit of a roller coaster lately, and intentionally creating more joy and playfulness in my life in general, and being really intentional about how I'm spending my time, where am I putting my effort, and being responsible for doing the most important things to get the results that I want. So this is going to be my month, intentional joy across the board.
And so it is.
Oh, it is.
Stephanie.
I'm super excited. So now my guides are back. And my word is release with gratitude. February was very heavy for me, and my guides just kind of let me figure this stuff out on my own for a little bit. I think I needed to, but now they're telling me it's time. Just release, be in gratitude for the limitations, the things that have caused me to limit myself, but be in gratitude for those experiences. Now it's time to step out of them.
And so it is.
So it is.
Ooh, thank you, Stephanie. Carrie.
Hi, my word is growth. I'm embarking on starting my own business. I've been in marketing for 3.5 decades, working for other companies, and I'm going to go independent and find all my clients myself, and it's completely terrifying. And I'm trying to remind myself that I don't need to know all of these things, but I can learn them along the way. And when I show up with a sense of curiosity or a sense of, okay, you can do this, versus just being overwhelmed with fear, I do better. And it's amazing what comes to me then. It's just amazing. Like, different readings that come to me, different things that all of a sudden resonate, and I'm open to seeing them. And so, yeah, pretty amazing. So it's about growth without fear.
And so it is.
So it is.
Joanna.
Yes, I chose beautiful healing. I was actually meditating about this in the wee hours. And I knew that healing was my word. This is the first time I took the time to meditate on the intention before I came to the event. This was on my mind. And it's because I have a spider bite here.
Ooh.
I had some health issues, respiratory, and several things. There were 3 different things, internal, and so my physical body is going through changes. But of course, I have a performance to put on, a vocal performance, and I've got to protect this body. I've got to take care of this instrument. And when you did the card pull and it mentioned healing, it also mentioned beauty. And that's where I said, I'm going to focus on this healing the next 10 days and make sure that I've healed the best that I can. And when I perform the songs, there is a healing quality to that. So there's healing in every part of my body, and I'm doing it through something that's joyful, the bliss of music. So beautiful healing.
And so it is.
So it is.
Thank you. I'm checking in here. Regina, are you able to share? Or we can just honor yay, there she is. Perfect.
Yeah, that was so great. So my word came out as grounded, and inside of the card that you pulled, I'm like the energy around for so many people is whatever they're dealing with, right? And it comes when we feel overwhelmed or we have physical stuff or emotional stuff. It's all a mindset. So I have really wonderful things coming out for March. Like I have wonderful things in my business. I have wonderful things personally in my life. It's all one. And I started, getting that feeling of overwhelmed, and especially things that matter to me, like being here, and it was the first time I'm like, I'm not going to make it. And just having that, safe space to say, I might not make it. I might not make it. That's all I needed to say. And then everything started falling into space, falling in. So the word was like, oh, just ground yourself, Regina, just ground yourself. And so that's how March is going to be. Lots of wonderful things happening. And I need to just stay grounded in my power and being in communication with people.
And so it is.
Thank you.
Andrea, do you have time to share verbally? And if not, we did get your intention in the chat. We'll give you just a moment.
Yes. Hi. Glad to be here. Hi. I'm at work and I thought I allowed myself time to step out, but something happened. So I'm trying to focus here now. So yeah, that's why I said reset for me, because I can really resonate with what the last sister was sharing about lots of things happening, but also feeling overwhelmed a bit with all the things. So I've really focused in on being mindful with my energy and when I jump from thing to thing, or what I'm bringing to the table. But overall, I've seen some growth within myself, so can't knock that. Give myself kudos there. So thank you.
And so it is.
So it is.
And Lady Kim, we'll give you one moment if you're able to share with us verbally.
Yes. Hey, everybody. So Lady Kim Possible from Orlando, and I'm sitting here by the pool getting some work done with my beautiful friend, Jessica. And we are like just by the pool and listening to the water. So flow. It's usually flow or grounding, but yeah, just staying in the flow because it's flowing right now.
And so it is.
So it is.
Thank you, Kim. And I want to just offer that all of the women that are listening to the recording, the women in my community, whether you're in a one-on-one work with me, you're in our Sacred Sisterhood group program, you're part of the virtual community, and we're honoring your intentions, as well as all of you that have communities of women and the women you want to hold up to their intentions, manifesting for them this year. Let's all together say, and so it is. Wonderful. And so I love to always, you've been here before, I like to take a screenshot after we got to share and now we're shining with our intentions. I love to share a little bit of a cheers or a thumbs up or a piece or a heart, or you can share an item that you feel aligned with to honor your intentions. So I'm going to get the screenshot ready while you, hold on, you went away. Where'd you go? I have a new computer and now the screenshot thing is different. There we go. Okay, perfect. So I'll give us a moment to get ready. I always do my do what you love mug. We'll give Steph a moment to come back. All right, here we go, ladies. 3, 2, 1. Yes, love it. I will send that picture out to those of you that are live in our email that I always send out right after the gathering. That email will also have me sharing the card pull again. So if you want to screenshot that card pull, you'll be able to do that. Wonderful.